welcome back. We have another What's for Dinner. So today we had brown sugar garlic chicken. I put 2 frozen chicken breasts in the crock pot and then seasoned them with salt, pepper, garlic powder. You could use like fresh garlic or minced garlic, but I didn't have any. And then I sprinkled some brown sugar on top, and then I just put this on high for I think it was like 4 or 5 hours. And then I did on the side later that evening, I put some chopped up sweet potatoes, onion, and green pepper, and then I seasoned that with I put some olive oil on, then I seasoned that with some salt, pepper, and some Lowry's. I preheated the oven at 425 and then mixed it all together and then put that in there for around 20 minutes. This is one of my favorite sides to make. It's just so easy and very healthy, and it always tastes so good. Adding the onion really helps with adding flavor too. And I had to take it to go this night, so I just put the chicken on the side, and then the sides, and then I added some barbecue sauce also, just to add a little bit more flavor. But my husband actually made chicken sandwiches out of this and put the chicken on a hamburger bun, and he really liked that too. So you could do whatever you wanted with this, but this is just what I took that night. The next night I made ground turkey enchiladas. I will link the recipe down below because I didn't follow it exactly, and at first I didn't know how these were going to turn out, but they turned out really good. They're just very healthy, so a little different than normal enchiladas. But I just sliced up some onion and some green pepper. I then mixed in some Greek yogurt and a can of Rotel. This Rotel is pretty spicy, so if you don't like spice, I wouldn't recommend using it. I browned up a pound of ground beef, and then added in ground turkey, and then added in some brown sugar, garlic powder, salt, and pepper, and some chili powder, and then just mix that all up. And then I added in the green peppers and onions so that it could cook with it, and I drained the grease. I then added in half of this can of diced tomatoes, and then just mix that together, and then I just let this cook up together for a couple minutes. And then in another bowl, I added the rest of that can along with some salsa, and I put that down for the sauce on the bottom of this pan. I then used large wraps, and then I put the Greek yogurt and Rotel mixture in each wrap along with the ground turkey and vegetable mixture, and then wrapped it up. This was kind of messy, but in the end this actually turned out really good, and it wasn't dry, which I thought it might be a little dry and like flavorless, but it actually wasn't. But I do have some ideas for how I could change it the next time that I make it. And so I just kept doing that. I think this had like 5 or 6 that I was able to make. And then I just topped them with cheese. I put them in the oven at 425 for around 20 minutes to just let the cheese melt and get everything cooked up together. And like I said, it definitely turned out better than I thought it would, but I do have changes that I would make next time, but I'll leave the recipe down below. This night we had Nan Pizzas. Usually I make barbecue chicken, but I wanted to make just normal pizzas, so I've had marinara sauce left over, and so I just spread that on the Nan breads. And then I added some chopped up green pepper, pepperoni, and I had a huge block of cheese left over, so I shredded that up. These are good, but I definitely prefer the barbecue chicken ones, but these would be really good for kids or just for a quick meal if you are busy this night. So I just added the pepperoni and then some cheese, and then I put these in the air fryer for 6 minutes. And these in the air fryer, like, you cannot go wrong. They're so good. But you could also do them in the oven if you wanted to make them all at once. There is the finished product. And then this night we were at my parents' house. My dad made barbecue pork chops on the barbecue, and then we had this Southwest salad with some sweet potato fries, and this was such a good meal to eat outside. It was such a beautiful night and it was so good.